In the first game mechanic, you can use a grappling hook to swing from a higher platform to a platform that you can't reach initially by moving platforms and jumping. The next mechanic is the ability to break blocks so that you can create smaller platforms out of taller platforms. Here, the player uses a vent to make a block levitate so that you have a surface that's much higher than the block itself that you can jump on. In this scenario, the player uses an enemy by taking him over with his mind. When he takes over the enemy, he uses the enemy to make a block fall, so then he can push the block on the vent and get to the higher platform. At the end here, he has to push the enemy back, so the enemy doesn't know he's been used. Finally, we'll give an example of a full puzzle. You can see here there are stationary and movable blocks. The goal of the puzzle is to reach this vent on the side of the wall. Initially, the player moves blocks so that he can get up to the two stationary blocks. Once he does this, he realizes that he can't jump between the two stationary blocks because they're diagonal. And eventually, he realizes that he has an extra block in the blocks he used to jump up, so he can push that one over onto the vent, allowing him to then jump onto the block that's being held up by the vent, onto the second stationary block, and up to the top of the level. Here, he needs to use his grappling hook to reach the vent on the side of the level and complete his goal.